All right, welcome back to San Diego Living. Hey, you know, it is overcast out there. There's even been a little bit of rain out there today, kind of uncharacteristic for this time of year. But believe it or not, if you have solar panels on your house like I do, they're still working. They are still generating electricity. Artie Rose from Solar Alliance of America joins us here again today to talk about kind of the latest technology, some of the misconceptions, but why, man, solar is just it's a good bet. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it really is. I want to thank you and the station for inviting me down again, Mark. I really enjoy coming down here and talking about solar energy.
Well, I've enjoyed sharing this with my neighbors, my family, and all these folks that have added solar systems, but a lot of folks are still laboring under some misconceptions.
Right.
They think it's too expensive. They think there's going to be a bunch of money that they have to pay out up front.
Right.
They don't understand that the system pays for itself beginning the moment you install it.
Right. Well, you know, as you know, Mark, I've been in the industry since 1984, and back in 1984, solar energy was extremely expensive, and the payback was long. It would normally take people 20, 25 years to get their money back. These days, the cost of the panels are a small percentage of what they were 20 years ago, and we've created financial solutions, and that's the real key. We have a saying at our office, Mark, you're either going to pay for a solar energy system and own it, right, or you're going to pay for it and not own it.
Because you're putting out the money one way or the other.
Right.
And other folks are taking advantage of the incentives that are out there, and you're paying for those incentives.
Right. Let's talk about the incentives, like the federal government. You know, currently it's the best incentives that the federal government's ever had. And we've put together a program for San Diego residents. It's called the San Diego Incentive Program for qualified homeowners. Now, understand this, Mark. We'll offer a free installation. We'll actually install the system with zero money down, and Solar Alliance of America is the only solar company that I know of in San Diego that offers 1.99% financing, which allows people to install complete systems with no money down, with payments as low as $63 a month.
Now, folks, here's a special offer, and I want to make you aware of this now so that you can be thinking about it while Artie and I continue to discuss this. If you just have somebody from Solar Alliance of America come out to your house, look at your electric bills, and explain how solar can work for you, it takes about 20 minutes just to hear what they have to say, they'll give you a $50 Visa gift card. So you'll be $50 ahead. Or you can choose a pair of Padre tickets. And you're now partners with the Padres as well.
Yeah, the Padres came to us last month, asked us to partner up, so we are an official, proud partner of the Padres. And again, just for receiving a no-obligation free estimate, they'll either receive the $50 Visa gift card and two great Padre tickets. We don't put you up in a nosebleed section. We actually give you some really, really good seats. So why not find out the facts how solar energy can work for homeowners today?
And folks, again, it's very simple. If you just, if your electric bill is, what, $100 a month or more, and
right,
you own your home and pay taxes, then that's really all that's required. And that's all that's required for it to make good financial sense. But they'll come out and explain it to you. The math is very easy to understand.
Well, let me just share this one thing for the viewers. Again, we mentioned earlier about the federal tax credit. This is not a deduction. This is a dollar-for-dollar credit. In other words, if you pay federal taxes, the federal government will pay for 30% of the cost of the system. So Solar Alliance of America has worked out a program where we'll offer homeowners on that 30% that the federal government could potentially pay for 12 months with no payments and no interest. So that we install the system with no money down. Within 12 months, the government, again, you have to pay federal income taxes, right, will give you that 30%. You just give it to us. So that's gone. The balance, again, Mark, is financed at just 1.99%. It's the same money. As a matter of fact, the payment 100% of the time is less than your electric bill.
Okay, now, folks, you need to, if you only hear one thing, hear that. Okay, the payment, when you flip on the solar, is less than what you're paying the electric company right now. So people think that their costs are going to go up and they're going to have to pay for their solar. Your costs immediately go down. And then when the system is paid off, you're paying less this whole time. And once it's paid off,
it's free electricity.
It's free electricity for life.
Mark, we have helped thousands of homeowners here in San Diego go solar, and I really would recommend people call our office at 1-800-55-SOLAR, can choose between a pair of Padre tickets or a $50 Visa gift card. We give them an estimate that's good for up to 6 months so they can think about it, talk about it. They want to shop around. I think they'll be surprised that the programs that Solar Alliance of America has put together here in San Diego are the best, bar none.
And folks, I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised that there's no pressure whatsoever. This is one of those programs where you just lay it out for people. You came to my house, and then you made your presentation, you got up and you headed for the door, and I said, wait, aren't you going to try to close? You said, no, you'll figure it out.
It's a no-brainer, Mark. As you know, your parents have done it, your neighbors have done it. 90% of the people that I show our program to move forward because, again, you're either going to pay for the system and own it, or you're going to pay for the system and not own it.
Okay, can you actually run your air conditioner off of a solar system? That's a question from Chris there.
Of course, yes. As a matter of fact, we have homeowners this month. Well, you yourself, you live out in Alpine. You are literally on a hot summer day. Sometimes the brighter, the sunnier, the more energy you're producing, you are literally running your air conditioner off of the solar energy system.
Beautiful, folks. So stay cool and don't get all heated when your bill comes. Get the facts. Solar Alliance of America, Artie Rose, they'll come out again. Just have your 12 months of your bills laying there on the table when they walk in the door. It'll take about 20 minutes. If you own your home, you pay income taxes, and your bill's $100 a month or more, it's going to make sense, trust me. You just need to make the call and get the facts.
That's true.
Thanks, Artie.
Thank you so much for inviting me back, Mark.
Well, we'll answer more people's questions next week. Okay, for more information, you go to san diego6.com, click on San Diego Living. We'll hook you up with Artie Rose and Solar Alliance of America.